You are about ready to enter a world like no other world. A world of craziness. A world of design. A world of monsters, including as zombies go around and moan. Can you hear them? They're moaning now. After the clock strikes midnight. Midnight on All Hallows Eve. Do you hear that? Do you hear it? Listen carefully, 'cause the clock strikes midnight. And the bat fly as Dracula introduces himself. The same Dracula years ago.
I am Dracula.
She sold out. Okay, this is the Grave Watcher animatronic. The Grave Watchers eternal keep a tormented vigil over the dead of their punishment, their past sins. Excuse me. Their past sins, the underworld. So now the Grave Watcher endlessly waits for her demise, forced to lull the dead to sleep night after night, listening to moaning for thousands of corpses taunting them, while Grave Watcher begs for the icy grip of death to one final slumber. Don't get caught lurking around the graveyard at night, or you will run into the Grave Watcher. And the Grave Watcher animatronic stands 3 feet tall and will be sure to put any trespassing guest in her tilting head and creepy moving arms. The yellow light candles and the red LED candles truly bring this animatronic to life. She makes a perfect addition to your display. So she's just a statue. Let's bring her down for a minute. See, yep, we got an information guide. Got it. Just set her up. Comes with one figure, 4 frame pieces, a cloth, another cloth, another cloth. You get some hardware. She requires a 6-volt 2-amp adapter. And it looks like setup takes no more, maybe 10 minutes, a couple minutes. Yeah, it looks like she just takes a couple minutes to set up. She don't look that bad to set up. This setup's more just an easy setup. No problem. It's just maybe about 5 minutes to set her up.
Beware, you are now in the graveyard of fog. I have a special grave for you, the one that is right behind me. Make yourself at home.
Kind of. Oh well. Alright. Nurse Spider. Let's come to the animatronic. This is Jerry. He's 5'4". And he's a zombie. Jerry's not a great guy. He cheated at poker, stole from the grocery store, and lied to his boss. One Halloween night, Jerry came home after a full day of stealing candy from trick-or-treaters to find the power shut off and the house cold. He stumbled over a wood pile and grabbed the axe. But when he took the first swing, he slipped on a stray candy wrapper and was never the same. Now Jerry wanders these country roads withering in pain, looking for someone to finish the job or some candy. Give your visitors the ultimate scare by putting this Jerry animatronic on display in your home this Halloween. The animatronic feature red eyes and upper body that rocks left and right to catch your guest off guard when they least expect it. Let's see. Okay, he does not have an instruction manual, guys. So he's basically a zombie. Yep, he's a zombie. Looks like he cut his arm real bad to chop the tendon off. Yeah, he's just a zombie. That was bad. He's just a zombie, so he's not too impressed. He is impressive looking, but he's not what I'm looking for. Let's go on to the next item, shall we? Alright. We've done the dolly one. Let's go to the bog zombie. This is the 6-foot bog zombie. In 1930, an evil headmaster ran a private-owned orphanage known as the Bayou Children's Home in Louisiana. He was said to be especially cruel, mistreating children living under his care. That is until one night in 1942, the children rose up against their evil caretaker and dragged his body to a nearby swamp, after which he was never seen again. The orphanage has been shattered, but according to local lore, every year he still wanders in the area on the anniversary of his disappearance. Having taken the form of a bloodthirsty zombie, he drags his decaying corpse from the water, searching the wetlands for anything, or actually anyone, to feed his insatiable appetite. From the deep, dark swamps of the bayou comes the decaying bog zombie trunk to feast on the flesh of those who dare cross his path. Just a stench of rotting flesh anyone is enough to make anyone squeal. This animatronic stands at 6 feet tall and a menacing set of yellow LED eyes and moving mouth that spews several bone-chilling moans and groans. Be careful not to get snatched when his torso comes to life and he tries to grab you and his seat up with his set of swaying arms. Oh, now that's something I would get. I would get this guy. I could do a bog scene, and that would be pretty cool to have this guy in it. But does he look a lot better does he look better in person? I think this is last year. I'm not sure of it, guys. It seems they tried to give him some motion in his mouth. Oh. The poor guy. The poor guy right here. This is 3-foot Spike. Spike never had good luck. When the zombie apocalypse came, he couldn't end up like the average brain hungry zombie roaming the Pacific Coast highway for brains. Instead, he managed to fight off the horde of zombies converging in his backyard. Only the end of getting bitten by the undead version of man's best friend after the zombie dog ate through his lower half. His wife waited for them to find their next victim and drove a stake into his brain. Unfortunately, she could not do that with her eyes open, so Spike is left to hang around for his next meal. Leave Spike hanging around your spooky Halloween decor. This Halloween, he is sure to add some fear to any display hanging out about 3 feet. Watch as his back and forth moving torso comes to life while groaning in a complete agony. The LED lights, white eyes on this apocalyptic animatronic, makes it perfect addition to any haunted house setting this Halloween. No instructions for him. That's a bummer. Well, let's see what he does. Yeah, I think this is last year, so I'm not sure. Yep. It's last year's. It's last year's, guys. We're gonna go down to the sewer and find the 6-foot rat girl animatronic. Yep.
Think you give me something.
Yep, this is their older stuff. This is the 6-foot rat girl animatronic. Growing up, her parents thought she would grow out of her love of rodents and vermin. But unfortunately, all the therapy, shock treatments, and fancy boarding schools couldn't change her obsession. Now she might still be a little girl, but she's capable of truly evil acts. Do you know what's worst part is? Rat Girl thinks she is just an innocent child, having good clean fun. From a distance, you might see a sweet girl hanging on a swing, but if you get too close, beware, because you will see the next meal of her hungry horde of rodents. Catch your guests by surprising this Halloween when you shock them with the sight of the rat girl. Just because she has an innocent face doesn't mean she's not up to her devilish deeds. The rat girl animatronic hangs as just about 6 feet tall and eerily sings and hums her favorite tune, the tune of the 3 blind mice, all while watching your every move, while her side-to-side eyes with realistic swinging back and forth motion that have anyone fooled. When this animatronic comes to life, you better hope it's not lunchtime for her precious rats. She's an old prop, I think. Yeah, she's up to something. Let's see if her video is any good.
3 blind mice, 3 blind mice. See how they run? Not fast enough for me.
Okay, she's got motors in her eyes that makes her move. Okay, thought it was an optical illusion, but she's only online. We're gonna skip the spider. It's another one of those jumping spiders, so that's not too impressive. We're gonna come to the cauldronness in the swamp. Bubble, bubble, toilet troll, the cauldron has been alive since the original witch's Sabbath, creaking across the earth for hundreds of years, fueled by her wicked potion. She meticulously gathers the ingredients, scurrying scourging the earth for the rare and delicate ingredients, but the one she needs isn't found at the local cemetery. It's found pumping inside your chest. At the fresher it is, the better the coldness shall keep your kids. So keep your kids close and your eyes open. If you hear her mothering recipe, avoid becoming the coldness next witch brew, staying far from this Halloween. Put her on a display. She comes to life with her classic rich voice and arm and torso movement. Plug in a fog machine for smoke effect to release from her cauldron, and she'll be ready to brew up another potion for remains of one of her unlucky victims. She's an old prop. She's just another prop over there. They have kind of an ugly character. I don't know, that is pretty cool to put a fog machine.
Add a dash of the smell of death, and up will rise the demon's breath.
Okay, guys, we've done her. Now it's time to go to Texas and stop by the Hewitt family and to visit old Leatherface. Leatherface, the woman masked animatronic, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. One of the classic looks of Leatherface. Once you hear the revving of Leatherface's chainsaw this Halloween, you'll know it's already too late to run, and you'll soon be become his next victim. Make this official Leatherface Pretty Woman masked animatronic at part of your Halloween display, and you always be showing your fandom of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with his brute strength and bone-chilling screams. Raging, this cannibalistic killer is sure to give your friends and family a night you'll never know what mood he'll be in until you get a good look at his horrifying face with up to 360 degrees of the upper body motion. This is an animatronic sure to hit your collection. Let's come down here for a minute. I think he's one of the newest ones, guys. Not sure. I'm gonna look right here. Oh, more information. Yep, he's new because he's got all the parts. These are the parts you see here. With 19 steps, a few of these are going to be showing how to set them up. You could set Leatherface up to be put in your haunted house, or put him in a scene of his own, and he'll be ready to move his chainsaw and scream. Let's go on to the next guy. We're going to come here to the next character. And that is the 6 foot. That is the 6 foot tall. He's an old prop. Desmodius. I think that's what you call him. Some are just born mean. The bloodthirsty bat was born deep in the caverns of the rainforest, emerging from after years of gorging unsuspecting forest dwellers. As his hunger grew, so did his size. His appetite is insatiable, so he spends night stalking all manner of victims to drain them of their precious blood. You'll be wrong if you think you're safe just because you walk upright. Humans are his favorite meal. Avoid becoming Desmodius' next meal. Once you put him up on your display Halloween, any guest that gets within his grasp will freeze in terror as he extends to grow up to 7.3 feet tall. With his lunging mechanism and 79-inch wingspan, Desmodius only has one goal this Halloween, and is to feed on his insatiable taste for blood. So he's a prop. So he's a bat prop. Huh. Ew, look at the face. That's creepy. Oh, his wings move inside? Okay. Looks like his wings are expanded. I'd like to see what's inside of his, I'd like to see the mechanism what opens his wings like that. Was it an actuator? Or was it a motor? I'm not sure. Huh. So we're gonna leave. And we're gonna come here and be stalked. Yep, this is one of the newest things. This is the 7.3 feet Death Stalker animatronic. The Death Stalker is scratching at your window. He is growling beneath the floorboards. And it is the thing hiding under your bed. The Death Stalker is the shadow hiding behind in the abandoned doll factory. He's clawing his way up the basement stairs, scuttling around in the attic, and breathing down the back of your neck. While you wait alone, late at the night, at the bus stop. But most of all, the Death Stalker is hungry. His raven is starving and salivating over your bones. The Death Stalker smells your fears and turns them into a living nightmare before he devours what is left of your mind. As a midnight snack, yum. Once you put the Death Stalker animatronic on the display, you always need to watch your back, His hunger is uncontrollable, and he always, in any moment, he could come alive and begin moving side to side, and you'll know he's ready to strike. Attach a fog machine to the animatronic, and he blows fog from his creepy tooth-filled face into any Halloween store. So looks like he requires a 4-watt fog machine, guys. He's a new prop, so let's come here. We have to look. Looks like he's got a few. And it takes 21 steps to set him up. Huh. You can even put him on a step pad, an external speaker. You can put a controller, or you can set him up on battery adapters there. It's one of the newest things from Spirit. But let's get a good look at his Let's see what he does, huh? He looks like he has LEDs in his mouth. Well, let's go on to the next. Let's go back to the next item, huh? Now we're going to go to the circus. And looks like, oh, he's a new prop this year. This is a 6'6" Heckles animatronic. Heckles is one of the best comedians at the Borchardt Belt Circus, cutting down all contenders with his quick wit and razor sharp insults, until one night, a little too full of himself and wine, Heckles took on a new comedian who reduced him to shreds. Now, with no confidence left, and laughed out of business, he hustles balloons for a few bucks. Unfortunately, the kids and their parents don't know that he fills the balloons with poisonous gas. Anything that gets the last laugh. Heckles is sure to get the last laugh this Halloween once you add him to your Halloween display with a built-in servo mechanism. Watch as he comes life to, and he offers you one of his poisonous balloons. So he has servos in them too. I guess that's one of the newest things now, that they're putting servos in these props. But let's look right here. We're gonna come here to his we're gonna come right here to his setup. This is his setup. This is what requires. He's got 23 steps to set up. And he has a few things you can do. Step pads, it's additional speakers, a remote, or a battery pack. It just picks on what you want to put on there for him. Okay. He looks sad. Balloons 10 cents. Oh, he's got one of those balloon things like Pennywise does. He's got this hair, he's got this green hair. Let's see what he's got, huh?
Step right up, and get your balloons here. Only 10 cents. And what's a day at the circus without a balloon? Just don't come a knocking for refunds. Don't ask why.
Okay, we're gonna leave this. We're gonna